Dad, I've got a challenge for us.
Oh, I like a bit of a challenge.
But I've got to go get something first. It's just arrived.
Right.
Here it is.
Oh, surprise shirts. I do like their surprises.
What's this? They messaged me the other day. Of course, they've got a massive Black Friday sale going on. 15% off, so it's time to get one for a good Christmas gift.
Definitely, yeah.
But they sent us a challenge, Dad. Now, let me get close to the mic.
We'll be right when we get our new chairs.
Right, okay. So, Surprise Shirts sent us this package, and inside is going to be a team for us to rebuild. Just one team, though. But what they want us to do, because they've really enjoyed the ones where one of us is the director of football,
All right, yeah.
and one of us is the manager.
Yeah.
And so, they said 5 years with this team inside, me as the director of football and you as the manager. The Tinkerman can then tinker.
Well, they know what's best, don't they?
Exactly. So let's crack this one open and find out the team that we are going to be. Now, of course, Surprise Shirts, they've redone everything. That, by the way,
And we got the
is mine.
sweeties. We got
That's
the
mine.
sweeties.
You can have the shirt. I'm having the Haribo.
All right.
But the team that we have got to be is... Oh, it's a lovely kit as well.
I do like that, yeah.
It is a lovely kit, and as you can see, it's Stuttgart.
That'd be a good one.
So they had a great season last season, of course. They finished quite high in the Bundesliga. That one's now yours. You can go stick that one on,
Will do, yeah.
and we'll crack on with this rebuild. And while Dad puts that on, I can tell you all about Surprise Shirts Black Friday deal. Actually, before I tell you about that, you know the joke. Priorities are you gotta eat the sweets first. Also, I just realised they gave us a second packet. Because they knew they knew you were gonna be here too.
I gotta think of me figure though, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'll have it then. Now, of course, Surprise Shirts is the perfect gift for you to get this Christmas. And using the Black Friday deal that they have right now, if you use my code OL15 at checkout, you can also get 15% off on top. Which means not only are you helping us by supporting one of our sponsors, but you're helping yourself by saving yourself a little bit of money. And, of course, with the new game being delayed as much as it is, you can then get yourself a brand new save using Surprise Shirts FM Edition box. The Black Friday deal is going to be the perfect way to do that. Maybe you want to save it for some of your loved ones for Christmas who like to enjoy even just football shirts or football manager saves. It can then pick their new save before the new game release. So remember, OL15 at checkout and you get yourself 15% off while you celebrate some Black Friday goodness. Okay, Dad, to kick things off, we have £13 million in the transfer budget. So for season number 1, I identified kind of our weak points was on the wings. We had a couple of wingers. We didn't have a squad wide worth of wingers. One of them's actually out on loan in Silas. So what I decided to do is bring in two options. One of them is a younger option in Buonani. He's only 18. He can develop really well. I don't think he'll get straight into the starting 11, but we got him available for the under-19s for now as well, as you've put him there.
Yeah.
Left-footed, can cut in from that right-hand side really well. But we've also got Ritsu Doan. £11 million cheaper from Freiburg, who is, of course, in the same division. He's only 25.
That's good as well.
I think he's really good.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Very good dribbling and first touch. In terms of the physical attributes, where you need to be a bit of flair, nice bit of agility there. Again, he's left-footed, so a similar type of player.
He'll cut in as well, won't he?
They're cutting in from that right-hand side because they already did have a good left-hand side. The final transfer we made was a free transfer in Oliver. Spanish, only 28, so he's still in his prime. Can play centre mid, can also play centre attacking midfielder. Some good attributes as well.
Yeah.
Dotted in and around there.
Good with both feet.
Exactly. And with this squad that we've had, which of course you can see some of the best players here are the likes of the CDM that's in there, Karazor, the other winger, but I believe he's actually out for a little bit of a while there. And Undav up front, Mittelstadt, which of course is a really good left back that they have, who helped them have a great season last season, and a lonely up front, which is okay for now.
Yeah.
But of course, next season might be something we need to look into.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
And I think Enzo Milot is going to be a key player for us too. 21 years of age, that centre attacking midfield spot. Of course, he's been there for a few years now after signing him from Monaco. Those are our key players. And with that, you decide to build a 4-2-3-1.
Yes. I mean, we got the wingers in, and they're good wingers as well. And like you said, that Milot is a good attacking midfielder. So, yeah, I've got very strong defensive midfield as well, I feel.
Yes.
So I'm pleased with that. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, Angelo Still is actually another one who plays really well as like a deep line playmaker, which you've decided to go for. The ball winner there in Karazor. Defense is decent. We've used pretty much all of them before. And the goalkeeper you've used quite often.
Yes, I do, yeah. So
Alexander
as soon as
Newell.
I've seen him in there, I thought, right, we're right for a keeper for a while.
Yeah, he's on loan for 2 seasons. And remember, in the youth academy, they also have Dennis Seaman.
Yeah.
So
Another keeper
after
that I
a
used
couple
quite a
of
bit.
seasons, he could be the replacement. We might not have to keep Newell around or find a replacement, which, I mean, if Dad was doing the director of football, we'd have a replacement.
Yeah, I'd still get a keeper in there.
It's up to me this time round. I'm the man in charge of the transfers, and I might decide that we don't need them. So, this tactic, Dad, that you set up has not started well.
No, I'm a bit worried about this. So, yeah. I mean, the friendlies was all right. I thought, yeah, that's all right. Click on. But then, bang. Ooh, I'm wondering whether it's going to work now. So,
I mean, the Super Cup we don't have to worry about too much.
no, but it's still a loss, though, wouldn't it, really?
Yeah.
And I hadn't scored as well, and I'm playing an attacking side, really. So.
Yeah.
And then Frankfurt as well, losing against Frankfurt. All right, it's never an easy game against them.
Never, ever.
So then the next game, a 3-3 draw. So at least I've started scoring, but I'm conceding it, and I got a very late equaliser as well. So I'm still a bit worried, but I'm still going to go with it.
Okay, so the Champions League, this is the group stage. We haven't gone to league phase just yet. That looks difficult.
Yeah, definitely.
Barca, Inter, and Galatasaray.
To be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if I finished 4th.
Yeah.
Because the Galatasaray game being at Galatasaray, so welcome to hell. I think first time round, you're not going to get much out of that game, are you? So I've got to win at home. Like I always say, you've got to win your own games in Europe, and you. So I still think I'll finish 4th.
A lot of faith going in.
Yeah.
So what I think then, before we simulate this season number 1, what is our target going to be for these 5 years? Let's go for a short-term target.
Short-term target.
Long-term target.
Right. Short-term, top 6. Long-term, win the league.
Yeah.
It's got to be in it.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
what we're in it for. We're 5 seasons to win the league. That's what we're here for.
5 seasons to win the Bundesliga.
I'll take anything, any cups or anything out, but my target is to win the league.
All right, let's see what happens in the first year. Okay, first season, 6th.
That's what I said.
Yeah. I mean, it's a drop-off from the second place they've just finished.
Yeah, and we were doing well the whole season. We just dropped off at the end, so a bit disappointed with the way I finished. And we look at the last 5 games, is it?
Yeah.
Only won 1. So I could have been a lot higher.
Yeah, we were on for a top 3 finish at one point.
So I'm a little bit disappointed with the finish, really.
Our goal difference has stopped us from dropping out of the European spots altogether.
So we're all right there. We've qualified for Europe again because that helps us with the money side of it.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed because of how we played the whole season.
Yeah.
And lost at the end. So disappointed, really.
I agree. We don't have any players up there either in terms of the player statistics other than Enzo Milot, who got 5 man matches, but that's nothing really to be that proud about.
No.
So a little bit worrying, a little bit concerning. What about the DFB Pokal? My favourite trophy, of course.
Yeah.
I'd like for us to win one of them. 3rd round.
Yeah.
3rd round.
Very disappointing.
Paderborn went on and won it against Bochum in the final. Paderborn in the 2nd tier. That's mental.
Yeah.
So not quite sure how that happened, but there we go.
Very disappointed. When teams like that get to the final and there's no big teams in it, that's when you got to capitalise on that, and you really
Exactly.
we should have been in there or thereabouts.
And as you predicted, Dad, not down the group stage of the Champions League. Galatasaray, we didn't win a single game, but we drew to Galatasaray at home and to Barcelona, but we lost the other 4 games, and we actually took a bit of a beating as well, especially against Inter Milan, who beat us 9-1 across both games.
That's disappointing. Isn't
So-
it? So yeah.
Not good at all in that regard. Squad-wise then, where did it all go wrong? Well, goals, there wasn't any.
No, that's where we go wrong.
Bilal Toure only got us 12. Milot got us 10. Undav, who I thought would be our best striker, at 27 years of age, doesn't look
Very
too
disappointing.
bad, but that 5 goals
Yeah.
in 23 starts is appalling for a striker. So that's not good enough
I
whatsoever.
mean, when you see the squad picture there of what we've done, that isn't a team that's finished 6th, is it?
Not at all, especially when the top 2 aren't even at our club.
Yeah.
So if we actually go and by
So
who's
we
at
were
the
lucky,
club,
really, where we did finish.
yeah, it's only that. So
Yeah.
we're very fortunate
Very
to still
poor.
be in European football next year. But that is when it comes back on me. I need to start now looking at players for this season to change this on the pitch. Ritsu Doan, who I did bring in, played 33 games, only got 5 assists, 2 goals. Not amazing. Bunani never really played.
No.
Never really played. And then Oliver, he played 4 starts, 19 off the bench. It was only a free transfer, 2 goals, 3 assists. So I think actually my job in season 1, I did a bad job. I think we both did a bad job.
Yeah,
Tactic was amazing.
Yeah, I agree with half that.
So we need to change things around for season number 2, and we got £40 million to do so. Okay, season 2 transfer window. I took that into consideration. Not enough goals.
Yeah.
And so one of the first signings I made was actually 2 strikers, but one being Kyle George, 22 years of age. The Brazilian striker is very good. We've used him in the past. Natural fitness is a bit of a worry.
Yeah.
And he is obviously injury prone. But I think for the price that we've paid of just £7.5 million,
good bargain.
we don't have to worry about that too much
Nope.
because I have bought other players as well. So Kyle George coming in, still a young prospect, still a bit of potential in there. It's kind of like a 50-50 chance that he is going to be a worthwhile signing, or we just go, well, that was a flop.
Yeah.
And we move on.
He knows where the net is, so
Yeah.
hopefully that's what he'll do for us.
Whether he hits it or not is another matter. So, anyway, the second striker is Berisha. I would say this is arguably a very similar type of player, very aggressive, not too fast, but not exactly slow. Good teamwork, work rates. German, knows the league, plays in other positions as well. Got him from Hoffenheim. He scored 10 goals last season in the Bundesliga, which is more than any striker that we had.
I do like the look of this guy as well.
Yeah. 50. What, in attractiveness or
No,
his attributes?
And he's very good with both.
Just checking. Just checking.
He's very good with both feet as well, so I
Yeah.
do like that. And I like the aggression. And you know me with the aggression side of it.
Absolutely.
A striker with a bit of aggression, I do like that.
Yeah, consistent as well. Good trainer, so the professionalism is in him. But I think my favourite one that I've signed, attacking-wise, is Lavaja.
Oh.
Now, if you remember from the Balkan rebuild we did, this man was a monster for me.
Yes.
So he scored a lot of goals for us. He's 31. Obviously, it's a late bloomer in some kind of way, but he's got 2 goals in 3 games already.
Doing the job already, isn't
Straight
he?
away, he's in there scoring goals, and I absolutely love it. Lavaja is one of those ones where he doesn't look amazing. Just try him out in that shallow striker role or a centre attacking midfield or even up
He
front.
won't let you down.
He just seems to just score goals, and I don't really know how. He doesn't look anywhere better than the other players that we've got. He just does. He just does score more goals. The final one was a free transfer, though. Renan Lodi. Of course, he plays on the left-hand side, but he can also play left midfield as well, all the way up that left-hand side. And I think for a free transfer on not a lot of wages, only 50 grand a month, that's a really good signing.
Bargain, I think, looking at that. Yeah, definitely, yeah.
I'm glad you agree. So, 1 assist in 3 games he's played already. What's the tactic like that data set out? From this, we have changed and we've gone for a 4-3-1-2. Utilising Lavaja, I see.
Definitely. Oh, you got to, haven't you? And that's why he's already scored 3 goals for us, really.
Yeah.
So, got the 2 strikers in there. So, M sat behind them. Still got wingers, still using them as wingers, so they've still got them there, but they're defending a little bit more. So,
yeah,
it's a bit more attacking, but on the safe side, really, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it means that Enzo Milot can come in and out of the side as well, because Lavaja will probably play up front or in that centre attacking midfield slot. Mittelstadt and Wagnerman, you've put them to inverted wing backs.
Yeah. Just to help the midfield, really, because the 2 wingers are going to be bombing up if I can get them to do that. So, yeah.
All right, then. Well, how has it started out with this formation change? Quite well.
A lot better, yes. I'm pleased with this.
7-0 to kick things off in the DFB Pokal first round. Then an away trip to Cologne. Nice little 2-0 win. Rijeka in the Europa Conference League. We overcame them 3-1, 3-0. But the other games in the Bundesliga, 0-0 draw against Wolfsburg, but they are quite good and they did finish higher than us last season.
Yeah.
And an away trip to Hertha Berlin with Lavaja getting 2 goals.
Good win there.
And Furyk getting the winner there.
Yeah, so definitely a good, better start this season, so hopefully I can keep it going.
Absolutely. We haven't played anybody amazing yet other than Wolfsburg, but we'll see.
Is the next game, so
yeah.
there you go.
Europa Conference League then. These are the games that we've got to play. I think we should easily qualify. Roma's really the only tricky task.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. If we don't qualify for that, there's something wrong.
All right, then. We'll season number 2. Let's get it cracking. See if we can improve on the first year. Well, it is an improvement, ever so slightly. 5th place. And last season, we dropped to 6th on the final day. This season, We got out of 6th and into 5th on the final day.
But we were still a little bit higher than that the whole of the season, so we just dropped off a little bit again.
Yeah.
So
Points-wise, though, look at the difference. 53 last season.
Yeah.
65 this season.
Yeah.
Huge difference.
It's a big difference, yeah.
Just unfortunate other clubs did quite well.
I mean, we've got better. We've gone the right way, put it that way.
Yeah.
We're going up, so you've got to take it as a positive.
Yeah, my Frankfurt, look, second. Fair play to them. Past positions, as you mentioned, we did drop off a little bit.
Yeah.
We were in the top 4 for a while, and it seems to drop off towards the end, and then we just kind of rescued ourselves into that 5th place spot, which isn't Champions League football yet.
No.
It's Europa League.
That's all right. I'll take that because I don't think we're good enough to be in the Champions League yet.
No.
So if we go into that, we'll just get knocked out straight away, and then we're losing venue then, really.
Goals-wise, though, Marco Lavaja got 18.
There he goes. Never lets you down.
Come on. He's already started well. So that's really good. What about the other competitions then? Maybe we've got ourselves a European trophy. No, but we were the runners-up in the DFB Pokal.
Sorry, I might let you down.
The trophy I really wanted to win. Bayer Leverkusen, extra time winner against us. Very frustrating there, but hey, they are a cracking team.
So better season than what we had the last season then. So we've gone up in the position and we've done well in the cup. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Knockout playoff round by Sturm Graz though is disappointing.
Yes,
because that is our trophy to win, I think, especially at this point.
Oh, you're looking at the rest of the teams and you're thinking who could beat you.
You kind of think yourself as favourites.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Really are, and then you get knocked out there. Unfortunately, Bilbao go on to beat CSK Sofia, so they've done quite well to get there, the Bulgarian side. I am disappointed with that one.
Yeah,
that is disappointing.
I think we've lost out on one there.
I agree, especially that early on.
Yeah.
But
so that's 2 cups we lost out because we lost on the other cup last season, didn't we? Really, it was easy team to go through.
Yeah, in that, I mean, surprised how bad we did. We lost 2 to Roma, which we kind of said would be our hardest game. Lugano also beat us. We drew to Brøndby and Molde.
That's the ones I'm more disappointed with, the draws.
Yeah, and we beat these teams, and not exactly convincingly.
No.
So, yeah, okay. It's not amazing at this point.
I'd say we've still got an average side then.
Yeah. Lavaja getting the most goals there, but he is 31. Kyle George got 14. It's okay, not amazing. Enzo Milot did play a lot. He got 12 goals. That's better from him. And Renan Lodi, who I did bring in, 15 assists from 38 games. That was a good signing.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Buonanni, by the way, we loaned out last season for first team football. He played 31 games on loan at Heidenheim. Right now, he isn't in a position where we would be playing him. So it's kind of the case of maybe we do the same unless you decide to change tactic. Or we look to cash in on him because he's worth more than what we paid for him. That could be an option as well. This is the final year of Alexander Nubel, though. If you have a look, his loan deal will expire this season. Is Dennis Seaman ready? Do we take a gamble?
He's not far off it, to be honest with you. And it's one of those things, when you take gambles on keepers, it usually pays off, doesn't it? So if it was me,
in the long run,
I would sort of say, yes, he's only 19 and get a good sort of second keeper in. But I know you definitely would.
Yeah.
I'd probably go for another keeper and then give him another couple of years in the reserves.
All right. When I look at him now, he reminds me of my old next door neighbour.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Who we just let. Which is the reason why we're in this room now. This is Dad's spare room while I wait for my new house to be ready. But we've already had to move out, unfortunately, because the system is so bad in this country. But yeah, he looks exactly like the next door neighbour at my old house.
Does, yeah.
Transfer budget, 40 million. So is that enough to get a new goalkeeper as well as
That's
the rest
only
of the
problem.
side?
We could take the gamble, and we don't waste any more money on that, don't we? So because you know he's going to be good.
He always turns out good, doesn't he? It's just how quick can he be good?
Yeah.
Because we're only in 5 years, and we're obviously going in to the 3rd season. So I mean, let's find out. Who do I bring in this summer? All right, let's focus on the outs first. Silas got £22 million for him, and I think that was quite good. I mean, he's gone off to earn himself a pretty penny and 400k, but I mean, we played him quite a lot last season. He was on loan the season before that. Getting £22 million for him, I think, is well worth the cash in.
Definitely, yes.
So he left the club. Then we've got Dennis Undav, who has been, let's face it, a real disappointment since we joined the club. We managed to sack him off to Gladbach. So, I mean, good luck. They've played him 3 times and he hasn't scored 1 goal yet. So that is hilarious.
Good business, that is.
Ritsu Doan was my first signing. We've made a loss on him. I'm ashamed to say it, but we have made a loss on him. 4.8 million. I think he can be good, and that's the thing. But maybe just
wasn't
not
good
in.
enough for us.
Yeah, and the systems we were using just didn't quite work for us. And I also sold the other winger, and you might see where this is going. Now, Sturgio is a centre back who's also left the club, so all the wingers have gone, centre back's gone. I'm really forcing Dad down a rabbit hole here. Now, let's look at the guys I did bring in. Sebastian Bornau, £15 million. Can play centre-back, can play right-back as well. Good player, Belgian, 26 years of age. Played a lot of games in La Liga recently, but he has played in the Bundesliga quite a lot, which is where he got himself that Villarreal move. Then we've got Davide Fratesi, which I think is a steal, by the way. 25 years of age, got him, mentals and physicals phenomenal.
Good, yeah.
Decent technicals as well. 6.25 million. He's got 3 goals in 3 games already.
Brilliant.
From centre midfield.
Yeah.
Very good.
Signing.
We wanted another striker.
Here we go. We do like this guy, don't we? So
another Italian as well.
Yeah, he's one of these where sometimes you can buy him and he does nothing for you, and sometimes he's brilliant. So
yeah, it's very
a gamble,
hit and miss. Yeah, very hit and miss. I agree with that. £23 million, the same as what Atalanta bought him from West Ham. Didn't score a lot of goals last season.
Yeah, that's
but
a
the
bit
season
worrying,
before, he got 12.
Yeah.
He's got 1 and 1 assist so far, and a good average rating. If that average rating stays high, you know you've had a good season.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But then the final signing, and the most expensive, is Martin Dardai from Hertha Berlin, a Hungarian centre-back who can also play DM, left-footed, and he's a ball player.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I decided to go for him.
A ball playing defender, left-footed as well. When you see a good one, you got to grab him. So yeah, good signing this, and he can move into midfield as well.
And he can move into there as well.
Yes.
And this forcing Dad down a rabbit hole by selling the wingers shows him to change tactic, which I was really hoping he would do, into a diamond formation. Yes.
I do like this tactic as well. So
I know you do, and that's why I was trying to force you down it by selling the players that I did.
I'm quite happy with this. I mean, we got Skamaki up front, so yeah, hopefully he'll do the business.
Skamaki, that's his new nickname. It's Skamaka.
Yeah, Skamaka, yeah. So I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah.
It looks a good formation as well. Nice and tight. We could do some business with this, I reckon.
Yeah, I agree. Schedule-wise then, it hasn't started. Amazing.
We haven't started.
We beat Freiburg 5-0. That's where Fratesi got all 3 of his goals.
Yeah.
But we drew to Frankfurt, who finished in 2nd place.
I mean, that's not a bad result.
No. Away from home.
I'll take that. First league game.
That's a disappointing one.
That's the bad one, yeah.
But Nelson Vipers scored in the first minute. He's a tricky character, wasn't he?
He's
very good indeed.
Yeah.
So, he scored in the first minute. We struggled to get into the game.
We've got a very hard game next game as well.
Exactly, yeah. Bayern Munich away is always going to be difficult. But we're in the Europa League. Let's have a look at our fixtures in that Europa League and see if we fancy our chances, because there's a couple of tricky games in there. Nice and Sporting back-to-back. Bilbao after isn't exactly easy.
No.
And Villa at the end.
It's not easy.
No.
Well, we got 1, 2, 3. We got to win our own games. The teams that we got at home as well, I would fancy ourselves at home.
Yeah.
So that's what we've got to win. If we win our own games, we'll go for it.
Yeah. Okay then. Well, let's have a look and simulate season 3 and see how we get on. Well, it's a lot better, Dad.
That's better. Yes.
3rd place, and we were 2nd for a while too, by the looks of it. Dortmund and Bayern Munich ahead of us, as you'd expect. But what I will say, Bayern Munich can't run away with this.
No.
We're not in a league where it's like, when we've been chasing PSG in the past and we're like, oh, God, we're never going to get close to them.
They only lost 1 game or something like that. Yeah, they're losing 5 games.
We beat them as
well.
against
us, so that's even better.
3-1, so that's good. We lost 7 games in total. We didn't lose against them.
No.
So we drew when we went to their ground, which is obviously really good. 3-3. We mentioned that was our next game, and it was going to be difficult. We got a 3-3 draw out of that.
Yes.
So
that was our only problem. We drew too many games.
Yes. But the games we did draw, Leverkusen, Dortmund, Leipzig, Bayern Munich, Frankfurt.
Hard games.
The hard games.
Yes, yeah, against teams that play all around us. So, yeah, got to take that.
Can't be too mad. That's why we finished in 3rd place.
Yeah.
We didn't give up too many points against the teams around us.
3 teams are on 63. But if you look at our finish again, 3 games out of the 5 that we lost. We could have been a lot closer.
Yeah.
A lot closer there.
Harry Kane got 22 goals, but one behind him was Skamaki.
Yeah, get in, my son.
And Kyle George got 20, to be fair. Skamaki also got 7.5 for average rating, which was the highest in the league, we mentioned.
Yeah.
He can be crap, but he can be decent every now and then. And he's enjoying himself in that Stuttgart shirt, which, by the way, is the away kit. And I'm really jealous I gave it weight now. It's a nice kit.
It's staying here.
Yeah, but Frankfurt fans will be like, what are you doing wearing that? But anyway, we'll move on. Let's have a look at the cup competitions. Maybe a DFB Pokal can be won. No. Semi-final of the Europa League, though, is a very good season.
Lazio. I mean, I'll take it because it's Lazio. They can be a big side, but to get that close.
I mean, let's look at the DFB Pokal first. Quarter-final against Hoffenheim. That's disappointing, especially when you look at who is in the semi-final. Leipzig and Dortmund.
Yes.
No Bayern Munich.
No.
I mean, as it was, you would have gone up against Dortmund. I think we would have done better than what Hoffenheim did.
Yeah, I mean, they come second in the league, so
yeah,
it's an hard game, but I'd still want to be there, wouldn't you?
Leipzig went on to win it there. But the Europa League, so semi-final, we lost 2-0 on aggregate. It would have been a Aston Villa final, who went on to win it as well in Amsterdam. Yeah. Lovely stadium, by the way. Been there. It's absolutely fantastic. The quarter-final stage, we knocked out Newcastle 4-1.
That's a good result.
4-0 in the second leg as well. So it shows we're capable of beating these big teams. Real Betis 5-0. We know they can be good.
Yeah.
So I am thinking this diamond formation can surprise a lot of people, you know.
Definitely, yeah.
Can really do it. We didn't play in the knockout playoff round, which meant in the league phase, we finished in 7th. We lost 1 game to Nice, 2 draws, one of them away at Villa Park.
Good result, that is.
And Sporting, which
when
we
you think
said
that Villa went on and won it, so that's a good result.
Yeah. 1-5 times Bilbao, 4-0 there, so that's at 3-1, sorry. 4-0 was one below it. I think we had a really good campaign. Yeah. I don't think we can be too mad at that. No trophy to show for it, but it's a lot better than what we've been doing.
Still going the right way, the right way, so it's ideal.
Goals-wise, have we been scoring more?
That's
yes,
better.
We have. That's what we wanted to see. 34 and 16 for Skamaki, which I'm never going to change his name now. Kyle George, 29 and 7 for Tesse. From midfield, 13 and 16. Really good from him.
Yes.
Really good. So, yeah, I think this is a positive season. Joshua Wagnerman got 17 assists. Didn't score a goal, but 17 assists from the young, I say young, he's 25 now, from the right back. That's decent. I just always remember Wagnerman being like 18 wonder kid. We've gone past those days now. What about the transfer budget then? We got a lot to play around with now that we're back in the Champions League. £30 million again, so it's consistent. But I still think I can do some damage in the transfer market with that.
We've got to be clever now. Being in the Champions League, we've got to be clever, but you've got to be clever with your signings.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want to be trouncing it, but you also need to improve the team and keep progressing. Yeah. All right, let's find out how we're doing. Oh, Dad, you said I've got to be clever. I made 2 signings. 2 transfers. I don't know how you're going to feel about this. However, I signed a backup goalkeeper. We are using Dennis Seaman. We didn't mention it last year. We forgot to, but Dennis Seaman is our new number 1. Bruno Varela actually takes the number 1 chair, but he doesn't start games. That's the main thing. He's come in as a backup in behind. He's happy to be a fringe player. I then spent all of our transfer budget on 1 player, Kylian Sildilla.
Not going to be a game winner, is he?
No, but
he just strengthens the defence up. So
yeah,
it's a good signing because he can
goals win you games, defence wins you
clean sheets.
No, titles.
Oh, right.
Come on. It's a very famous quote that's all over the telly at the minute. Sildilia, he can help us in defence. He plays centre-back. He plays right-back, both naturally. He is very bloody good.
He is good. Yeah, I'll give you that. He's good. Yeah, it's a good signing.
Yeah, but it's the only one.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
That's the problem, isn't it? So, I mean,
I kind of just wanted to make sure.
Midfield was good last season.
Yeah.
We scored a lot of goals from midfield.
Yeah.
And our striker was good. So it probably is a clever signing then, really.
Okay, but it's just not enough of them. I didn't sell any players. That was the main thing. I didn't really.
That's right.
I didn't really look to sell anybody.
The squad's still going to be quite strong. I don't think we're going to be good enough to be in the Champions League to go quite far in it.
Yeah.
But I'll take it. Yeah. I think we can still push. I mean, we finished 3rd. I'd be disappointed if we don't finish 3rd or above then. So.
Okay. I mean, I was hoping you didn't, and you didn't. You didn't tinker.
You didn't give me anybody to change it, did you, really?
Maybe that's the reason why. But the best 11, I'm really happy with this.
Yes.
Compared to where we were 2 seasons ago.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
This is a lot better.
Yeah.
I mean, weird actually, Wagnerman goes on the left-hand side now because Sildilia actually comes in. I was hoping he would kind of go in there, but I don't think it's too bad because Anthony Rao isn't exactly bad.
No.
He's a good player.
What's our keeper like now then? So
Dennis Seaman, after 1 season, looks good.
Yeah, I like the one-on-ones and the reflexes and rushing out. That's what I sort of look for.
Yeah.
And the aerial reach. I would play him though, definitely.
Yeah. He's a leader as well at
Yes.
20 years old, which I think is quite impressive.
That is good, yeah.
Tells you they've got a good attitude about it, a resilient personality.
He's definitely going to get better, and he'll be a good keeper for the rest of the season, I think.
Exactly. 6'4" as well, bit of a towering figure at the back there.
Yeah.
How has it started? Again, not amazing.
We haven't played anybody that good.
No,
really.
we've lost to Union Berlin.
Yeah.
Who got Martin Satriano, which is always difficult. Werder Bremen, though. I mean, we had Dan Axel Zagadou sent off in 20 minutes.
Yeah, you got to take that game because
we were 2-0 up.
I mean, they scored their 2 goals to beat us, like 80 and the 87th minute. So we just died in the end.
We were 2-0 up and then had a man sent off, and it's cost us big time.
Yeah.
And Angelo Silla was also taken off because of an injury as well. But we bounced back and we beat Bochum in the next game.
Right, so we're going the right way then.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that's a turning point.
Yeah, and the games we've got coming up as well, league games, you sort of look at it and think,
possible.
Yeah, there's 2 league games I think we'd win out of 3.
Yeah, okay, I agree. Let's look at the Champions League fixtures then. We've got to go to hell again, away to Galatasaray. We've also got to play Bayern Munich again, which is really annoying. I know that they're not going to allow that to happen in the new league phase. I think that they've set the rules out that you can't play anybody from your nation.
I mean, the problem is now, when you look at the teams that are in there, you Bayern Munich, Juventus, Man United, Aston Villa.
Yeah, tricky games.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to go any further.
I think we stand a chance of getting into the knockout playoff round.
I'd like to think we could. I mean, there's a couple of games. There's 3 games.
In the top 24, it's a lot of clubs to go through.
Yeah, it is, yeah. We've got to win those other games then.
Yeah.
We've got to win them.
Okay.
And hopefully get like a result against Juventus or something like that.
Well, that's the challenge then.
Yeah.
We're still yet to pick up a trophy in this rebuild, and this is season number 4, so really hope we can get our hands on one this season. Well, it isn't going to be the Bundesliga. We have dropped down.
Oh, I'm just looking at the season performance.
It's the end of the season again.
We are dying. I mean, look at that. Look,
I mean, it doesn't go down that far.
No, but we were up
to
at
4th.
That's where you wanted to be. We spent half a season in 3rd.
Yeah.
And we lost
2nd and 3rd. And we dropped off here. Match day 24. And we couldn't really recover from that. No. We've dropped down into 4th place. Still Champions League. We're a point above Leverkusen.
Yeah.
We don't have top scorers anymore. What is Skamaki doing?
Yeah.
He's
at all, is he?
This season he became Skamaka and he couldn't score. It's his alter ego. That's what we're learning about our players. They have alter egos. Skamaka is awful. Skamaki has the chance to win the Golden Boot. Yeah, cracking striker.
Right. Disappointed, even though we're still in the Champions League, so that's a positive out of the season then, really.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
What can we do now?
Do we win?
I can see the Tinkerman changing something now.
Of course he will. Unless, of course, we've gone on and won the Champions League.
Well,
then you can't change it at all. But have we? No, but we've done the DFB Pokal.
Get in.
Oh, Frankfurt in the final as well. A nice little 2-0 win.
Yeah.
Skamaki was there for that one. And Fratesi as well. The 2 Italians done very... I mean, we dominated. Look at that. The greens there compared to Frankfurt, who didn't have a player over 6.6. So we did very well indeed.
It was all over.
Lifting that trophy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We dominated.
When Bayern and not in it, you got to take advantage of it. So.
Yeah. They weren't in the semi-final either. We beat Darmstadt 5-0. Quarter-final, we knocked out Bayern Munich after extra time. We deserved it.
Who's Harry Kane?
Exactly. Just the Bundesliga Golden Boot winner for the last 4 years. But anyway, we knocked them out. We got to be proud of that one.
Yes, definitely.
We are the DFB Pokal
You're going to
winners.
knock them out. You deserve to win.
Yes. When was the last time they won that competition? It must be a long time ago. Oh my God, it is. 1997 was the last time that they won that cup.
Yeah.
They've come runners-up a few times, as you can see. But yeah, we've done very well. That's nice.
I'm happy with that then.
First trophy for a while for Stuttgart. Of course, who won the Bundesliga in 2007.
Yeah.
I think. But it's been a long time since they've lifted another trophy. And that one's for you Stuttgart fans. Squad-wise then. Actually, we haven't looked at the Champions League. Round of 16 by PSV Eindhoven. That's disappointing in some ways because I think we should be able to go through.
Yeah.
Penalties. 0-0, both legs.
Where's our strike force?
I was like, what a boring tie that is. Did we play the knockout? We didn't.
That's all right, isn't it?
Top 8. I told you we were good. Bloody hell.
We only lost one game.
Shakhtar.
No way.
We drew to Villa and we won 6. We beat Man United at Old Trafford 2-0.
Bayern Munich.
Beat Bayern Munich 2-0. We went to Hell and won 5-2.
Get in.
We went to Juve and won 2-1. We had a really good Champions League campaign.
Yeah.
And then we were eliminated by PSV Eindhoven.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
We would have gone on and faced Barcelona in the next round. But there we go. Real Madrid won that one when water is wet. Squad-wise then, Enzo Milot was the top scorer. That, again, is disappointing.
Yes.
He is the centre attacking midfielder. He's good, but he shouldn't be the top scorer.
No.
It should be... I mean, Kyle George and Skamaka's 3rd and 4th for 15 and 14. Fratesi got just as many goals from centre mid.
Skamaka had only played 22 games.
Yeah.
So he must have had a bad injury.
No. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Didn't even notice that. He must have. Oh, broke his ankle. Broke his ankle.
Hey, take it back what you said about him.
Poor old Skamaki.
Yeah.
Then I'm not being funny, but you tear your wrist ligaments,
on.
you should be playing.
5 weeks out.
Also, lifting weights.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Get out.
How many players do you see with bandages on their hands nowadays? They're in it all the time, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, come on, you don't go.
Luis Suarez used to wear them all the time.
Yeah.
Or they whatever he used to do. Every time he'd score against Norwich, which seemed to happen every single week. But there we go. Skamaki.
Disappointed with that.
Yeah, he's had a couple of bad injuries. He's
Yeah.
wanted though by Villa. So's Kyle George from Tottenham. Oh, I'd love to just palm them off to Tottenham. He's your problem now. Okay, transfer budget 63.
Well, here we go.
That's potential. We know he's gonna tinker. Do I buy wingers for him or not? Let's find out. Well, we saved the biggest transfer window till last. Unfortunately,
half a squad.
Yeah, Sildilia had a clause activated on the final day, £59 million, and I was unable to spend 30 million of it. So that's annoying. So what I've done is Igor, who I was getting done on the final day, and then it didn't go through in time, I've redone it so that he might join us in January. So you might have another player there in January, because I think you might be a player or two short else. Because we also sold Anthony Raut, who left the club as well, to Dortmund for £30 million. £30 million for Buonanni, who played how many games for us?
Yeah,
2.
We didn't use him really, did we?
14 million, and I got exactly over double what we paid for him. So good bit of business there. Zagadou, another centre-back, has gone as well. So that's our both starting centre-backs.
Yeah.
Left the club, £12 million. Brought in £132 million in total. And I spent 185 plus Igor, who might come in, which would make it over £200 million. But who did I bring in? So Kasper Dolberg's the first one. Striker, free transfer, not coming in as a first-team option, but a good backup.
Yeah.
Because he plays in a number of different roles.
Yeah. If I play free up front, he plays in all 3 positions.
He does.
So I like that.
I don't do a spoiler alert.
Well.
Can Bosdogan from Utrecht, free transfer, German,
Good.
plays very well in that centre midfield slot.
Yes, he does, yeah.
Left-footed as well, which if you're playing like you did the last couple of weeks, you need that left-footed left midfield or left-footed centre mid because you've got no width, so he becomes the width.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Then Johan Bonney, £69 million. It's a naughty number, but let me tell you a little story. I tried to buy him the same season that we got Skamaka or Kyle George, one of the two.
Yeah.
But he went to go to Leicester instead. Had 2 fantastic seasons at Leicester in the Premier League, 19 and 17, so I decided to pull the trigger on his release clause. He is decent.
Oh, he looks good in here, especially his physicals are really good, isn't they?
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's a good, strong lad, so, yeah.
23 years of age, 6'2", as you mentioned, the strength on him, he's quick as well, good jump and reach, decent in the air, good with his feet as well, and
the
can
ball,
finish.
16 as well, so, yeah.
He's even got 16 defensive positioning, which means pressing from the front, he could be really good at that too. Dean Huijsen from Fiorentina, Fiorentina, £43 million. Here is one of the replacement centre-backs.
Yeah, it looks good.
22-year-old Dutch centre-back. They've got some really good centre-backs in their day, haven't they?
6'5",
Very good player.
head in 16, so, yeah. In the air, we're going to be very strong.
I'm bringing in some brutes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing here. I'm building a team of people you would not like to face. And Urian Timber. He's 26, Dutch, 5'10", but he plays right back, centre back. He kind of replaces Sildilia, but I'd already brought him in knowing that that deal was going through.
Yeah, I mean, we know he's a good player, so
yeah,
I'm pleased with that one as well.
Coming in from Arsenal, he hasn't really played a lot for Arsenal, unfortunately, so but I'm happy with that one.
Yeah.
But the final one, another striker. Johan Bonney is not the last one. Neither is Kasper Dolberg. It's Emmanuel Omega from Strasbourg. 6'5", very good. Very good off the ball. Can head the ball. 16, got pace. Jump reach 17.
We're going to be dangerous.
Yes, that's what I'm hoping for.
Yes.
Likes to beat the offside trap. Runs with the ball as well. He's kind of an all-rounder, really, isn't he?
Yeah, he is, yeah.
Only just signed him, so he hasn't played a game yet. But he started off the season with 1 goal in 5. We'll hope we get more than that because he's only actually got 11 in the last 2 seasons. If he gets any more than that, I think I'll be happy because Dad has changed it and he's tinkered. And as he spoiled earlier, he's gone for a 4-3-3.
Yeah.
3 up top.
I do like the 3 up top, don't I?
You do indeed,
if you get me the strikers, I will play it. I mean, quite a few times I do build for that. So, yeah, I'm going for this one.
If we take the best 11 pick, Bonney, Omega, and Kyle George, who's still here, by the way, all in the side.
Yes.
Ratessi in that centre midfield on attack. I'm glad you did that because obviously he scored so many goals for us the last couple of seasons.
Be silly not to, wouldn't you, really?
Yeah. And Seaman in goal. He's
there he's getting better. Look. He's getting better.
Bit better.
Definitely, yeah. They're dangerous. That's dangerous. That strike force we got there, we're going to be scoring goals this season. I'd be disappointed if each of them don't get above 17.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Because we've also got Skamaka on the bench, who scored 2 goals already.
Yeah. He's
got 2 goals. Kasper Dolberg's obviously another option. We've still got Berisha, who's never really been in the first team. We've got a lot of options on the bench. In midfield, we've got the likes of Enzo Milot, who's still knocking around, and Karazor as a ball winner. And, of course, Bornau's there still as a defender. Mittelstadt's still there, too. We've got some options on the bench.
The defence is looking a lot stronger there on the right-hand side as well. So the 2 players that you got there in. So, yeah, pleased with that.
So I'm happy with this as well. Schedule-wise, we've lost to Leipzig, but that's the only game that we have lost to. Or we did lose in the Super Cup, 4-0. But
that's a big disappointment, I think.
Yeah.
Because the player didn't get set on up to the 90th minute. So.
But in the other league games, 3-1 against Gladbach.
They're always my bogey side when I play in the German league.
Yeah?
They are, yeah. I look at the result and I think I'll lose against them.
Yeah, 2-0 against Wolfsburg.
I'm pleased with that.
Let's have a look at our Champions League fixtures then. For the final time in the Champions League, Benfica, Valencia start. Dortmund's in there, Arsenal. Ending with Feyenoord and Manchester City. Away to Manchester City as well at the Etihad. Tricky fixtures?
It is, yeah. I don't think we're going to be so good as we was last season of getting through, but we've still got a good chance. We've got a better side.
Yeah, I agree.
If we get off to scoring goals, we'll do well. I think I'm going to say we're going to qualify.
Okay then. Yeah. Well, if you've got this far and you're enjoying the video, make sure you press that subscribe button if you haven't done so. Over 50% if you haven't done so, and it really upsets me, and it upsets my dad even more. So, yeah, you don't want to upset him. He will tinker with your tactics. Anyway, let's simulate this final year and see what happens. Final season and the title is ours. Get in. Yes.
That's what we built the team for.
77 points, Dad.
I do like my tactic with 3 up front. They produce every time.
It does, yeah.
Yes.
5 points above both Bayern Munich and Leipzig, who finished in 2nd and 3rd place. We had the better goal difference. We only lost 5. Good season.
Yes, definitely, yeah.
In terms of goals, Skamaka was our top scorer again. 17.
I said 17, didn't I?
Yeah. I don't think all of them are going to get 17.
I wanted all of them to get 17, didn't I?
Don't matter. They won the title. You can't be mad at them.
That's right, yeah.
Joshua Wagnerman and Skamaka had the 2 highest average ratings out of, 2 of the 3 highest average ratings. And Johan Bonney, 6 man of the matches, which just goes to show he also had a good season as well.
Pleased with that.
I'm happy with this season. Other competitions, though, not so good. DFB Pokal was a 2nd round loss.
Come on.
To Leipzig.
Yeah.
And the knockout playoff round by Sevilla.
Yeah.
3-2. We were 2-0 up in the first leg as well.
Disappointed with that. I thought we could have gone a little bit further than that. I mean, when you're that far down, really, innit?
Lost 3
games.
Lost to Man City and Arsenal.
Disappointed with the Benfica game.
Yeah. Draw into Dortmund away from home.
Yeah.
Winning 4.
So the Benfica game, I mean, it didn't cost us. We put us further up the league, but Yeah, I'm still disappointed with that.
That is a shame. Real Madrid went on to win it. Oh no, they won it last season. Barcelona won the season for that. Then they won it, and now it's even between Barcelona and Real Madrid who won it this year. Tell me there's no dominance in Spain right now.
Yeah.
Jesus. Anyway, let's look at the goals and the final statistics. Scamacca got 21. He was the top scorer. He's also injured again, knee ligaments.
Yeah.
Juan Boni got 16. Fratesi got 12. And Mega only got 12. I'm disappointed with that.
I'm disappointed, but we still won the league.
We did win the league, yeah.
So you can't be disappointed, really, can you? As a squad, they performed.
Yeah. Van Man got 14 assists. He's done very well this season. But, yeah, I think defensively we were just solid. I think we need to check that. Statistics in terms of we scored the most, fewest conceded. We were sick. I thought we conceded a lot less than that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised by that statistic.
Pleased with that. We scored the most goals. So.
Yeah. 15 from corners. Jesus.
Well,
we did say we had some attacking players going in for corners now. Okay, if you'd like to take on the save game file, it is going to be available on patreon.com/MegaLukeGaming or the channel membership page to carry on. Maybe you're just looking to pinch the tactic. We did keep the first season tactic there as well. We only changed it onto that one. So if you want that one, it's on the save game file as well. The transfer budget is £61 million. And maybe you can take this Stuttgart team on for us and for surprise shirts and win the Champions League with them. That's your challenge. But big thank you to Surprise Shirts. And remember, use the Black Friday sale that they've got right now. If you use OL15 at checkout, you get yourself 15% off on the FM edition boxes and on anything on the Surprise Shirts website. They've been our friends for a while. They're always helping us by supporting the channel because you support us by doing
good quality
the thing back, by buying their shirts. You get fantastic shirts like this. They pick your new Football Manager save and you can carry on enjoying this beautiful game with us. So thank you very much for watching and for supporting. Use the link in the top description at surpriseshirts.co.uk and use OL15 at checkout. Now, what are you going to watch next? You're going to watch this video here because me and Dad started a Youth to Gold, and here is episode 1.